All right, let's go. Get some beer. A little early Christmas gift for me. Beer to take time. Let's go. Hello and welcome to day 10 of Beer to Take. I'm the Rook. I'm taking you through today's beer. We got Bolero Snort, the Hard Holiday Cocoa. Very excited for this one. I went there personally to pick it up. They actually only sell it in 5 ounces, so this is an 11% beer. So don't be surprised if I start slurring a little bit during today's Beer to Take. This is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial milk stout with chocolate and peppermint. This beer is an 11.3% alcohol by volume. As soon as I open this beer, you can smell the peppermint just coming out of it, hitting you right in the face. And you can smell right now, just as the mug is here, I'm up here, I can smell the peppermint already. I love peppermint, I love Christmas flavors, so this is like, I'm really excited for it. I love bourbon stouts as well. I know I'm not a stout guy, but I think it's barrel-aged. You know, a bourbon, I'm a fan of it. So I'm a huge bourbon fan, love drinking bourbons, so I'm really excited to taste this beer. Here we go. Yeah, this is a really good stout. It's actually not as heavy as I thought it would be because it is a stout. It's a little light. You get that taste of the peppermint as soon as you start drinking, as soon as it hits your palate. Yeah, this is very good. It has a great peppermint flavor to it. It's light too. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be. This could be dangerous because this is, even though it's a heavier beer, with that peppermint flavor, it's just it's delicious. The notes of chocolate in there as well with the peppermint. And for a heavier beer that's 11%, you would think you would smell a lot of alcohol from it with that bourbon flavor, and you don't really get that from it. You get like that sweet peppermint flavor. It's like a York peppermint patty. Between the mix of the chocolate and the peppermint together, this is definitely a good beer. To my take for tonight, we have, for us golfers, we like to enjoy, getting out on the course, hitting the 18 holes, maybe even doing a 36 on those long Sundays, get away from the wife and the kids. But in the winter months right now, we can't really enjoy golf that much. But we're in for a treat because today, Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy will be taking on Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth in a 12-hole match. It's best ball. It's at Pelican Golf Club in Bel Air, Florida, and it is going to be on TNT with Charles Barkley announcing it, which is just fun because Charles Barkley's a clown and he's hilarious when he does NBA on TNT. So it's nice to see Tiger on TV. He hasn't been on TV since July with the Open Championship, so I'm pretty excited to see him. It's just fun. It's Tiger, it's Rory, it's JT, it's Spieth. These are guys who are friends with each other. This is going to be like watching, going to play golf with your boys and just chopping it up, having a good time, maybe throw back a couple of beers, just enjoy the time with the boys on the golf course. And they're going to be playing for charity, which is awesome. It's always for a good cause. It's interesting to see that PGA needs to, I think the PGA needs to adapt or embrace this team aspect of golf. It's always fun when you watch the President's Cup or the Ryder Cup and the Team USA, whether they're playing a solo round at the end of the tournament or if they're playing with a partner and they're talking about putts, how the putt's gonna break. It's just interesting to see that team aspect of golf. And I've always loved that. And Tiger talks about this when they announced recently that in January of 2024, the TGL League will start. So far, they announced Tiger, Justin Thomas, Rahm, and Rory McIlroy will be a part of it. We're still a year away from that, but it's supposed to be 6 teams, 3 PGA players in each team. They play in this custom-built arena, team golf once again, 15-match regular season. I guess they're gonna play against the other teams, and there's gonna be a playoffs and there's gonna be a championship. And Tiger said that too, like the team aspect of it puts a lot more pressure on you. You know, when you're playing for yourself, you just have your own, you know, you and your mental state. And whether or not, am I gonna hit this putt or not? And the only person you're letting down is yourself and maybe your caddy. It's not really a bunch of people watching you. And Tiger said that's what his favorite aspect is about going to the Ryder Cup or going to the President's Cup, when he's sitting there with a team of red sitting behind him while he's got to make a putt. And it's like, if I miss this putt, I'm not just letting myself down, I'm letting my entire team down. And that team golf aspect is what PGA is missing. And I think that's what they're trying to capture with the TGL League that's coming, you know, a year from now. And I think with these matches, it gets fans involved in a different aspect of golf. Instead of just rooting for the one player, you're rooting for a couple, you know, different, which is, I think, is awesome. Right now, LIV Golf and PGA are trying to coexist. I think competition is actually good for both brands. They're both different types of events, both different types of golf. And I think it could be good for both, but LIV Golf, they need to have, I think, a big network deal to get the fans watching, to be a real threat to the PGA. You know, older fans that are into golf, they're not gonna sit there and go onto YouTube and watch, you know, 4 days of golf event for LIV Golf. And also the quality of players. I mean, some of the lower guys in LIV Golf, I don't know who they are, besides, you know, talk about Brooks, Phil, Dustin. I don't really know anybody else who plays in LIV Golf. So I think for fans, if LIV Golf wants to be serious and be a serious threat to PGA, they need that big network deal. I should not be drinking this entire thing. I feel like they shouldn't sell this like this if they don't want people to drink it. When you go in the brewery, you can only get a 5-ounce glass of it because it's so strong. It has a little bit of the bourbon flavor now that I tasted it again, but it doesn't have like a strong liquor smell to it, which I know some of the stronger beers, and they put a lot of alcohol into it, you actually smell the alcohol. Here, it really is that chocolate flavor and that peppermint. It's good. Nick's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. He hates that me and TJ are ranking these beers high. I don't want to give it a 4. I don't think it's perfect, but it's up there. It's got to be a 3.7, 3.8. I'm going to go 3.8 again. And I'm not a stout fan, but this is a very good beer. If you're near, it's right near the Meadowlands, so if you're going to a Giants Jet game, you want a pregame, head over to Bolero Snort. It's right near the Meadowlands. Yeah, 3.8. Hard holiday cocoa. I'm definitely going to be feeling this in a little bit, so. Well, this is my beer, and that was my take. Peace.